morning students. So today we'll start with a new topic in C. It is called the file handling. More or less it is the last chapter of your C programming. There are other chapters which I haven't gone through. I will go for it, but in the total it is the last chapter. It is a very important chapter in C because it will describe how you will store the informations or how the information can be retrieved or how a directory can be created. All of the things are present here. Hence it is called file handling. So before going to file handling, we have to know what is a file. A file can be used to store a large volume of persistent data. Clear? Now that means it is a collection. It consists of a collection of a data. Now in your real life, we generally use some hardbound files, some channel files, some pocket files. That means we want to store some paper inside it. Same ways in C, we also want to use or we want to store some information or large persistent data inside it. Okay, now to store the informations, there are some operations that can be performed on a file. There are some operations that can be performed on a file. What are the operations? The operations are creation of the new file, opening an existing file, reading from the file, writing to a file, and deleting from the file. So it's quite clear that there are 5 operations. First one is the creation. That means if the file is not present, first create the file. That means if you don't have any file, you first buy a file, then you should place some paper inside it. Now after creating the file, you have to open the file either for reading or writing. If papers are present inside the file, that means you can read the file. If papers are not present inside the file, that means you have to write something inside the file. And if you want to delete some info or remove some paper from the file, that means you have to delete from the file. So these are the various operations that are present inside the file handling system. Now I am coming later into the details, but before that there are some types of file. What are the different types of file? One is called text file, second one is called binary file. There are 2 types of file. One is text file, second one is binary file. Text file means it consists of some text, symbols, alphabets, or the ASCII characters. And binary files, it understands only 2 things, 0 and 1. That means bytes. Take an example. I have given here example is that suppose I am taking 123. 123 is a number, right? So whenever I am going for 123, whenever I am taking it in text file, it will take 1, then 2, then 3. That means 3 different elements or 3 different numbers. So total byte is 3 bytes as it is consisting of characters, right? But in case of binary file, when I am taking 123, simply it will divide the number with 2 and convert it into 0 and 1s. This is the difference between text file and binary file. Okay, so binary file contains of a collection of 0 and 1s and is compiled version of text files. Now you have seen a number of extensions of the file like .bat, that means batch file, .dat, that means data file, .exe, that means executable file, and .c, that is C programming file. These are all can be opened into a text file, but batch and data files you cannot open into a text file because they are binary files. And if you open it, they will be opened with a number of symbols like dollar, pound, then spade, different symbols will be present. Okay, so these are the various things of text and binary file. Now there are some ways of handling the file. You have created a file, you have opened a file, you have to write something or read something from the file, delete the file. For all these operations, there are some functions present for this file handling. What are the functions? First one is fopen. Fopen means file open. That means open a existing file. Fprintf, that means you want to write something inside the file or write data into the file. Fscanf means read the data from the file. That means the file is open, you want to read some data or scanning the data, fscanf. Next one is fputc. Fputc means writes a character into the file. Put character, putc. Fgetc means reads the character from the file. Okay, getc or get the character. Okay, next one is fclose. When I'm going for fclose means I'm closing the file. Fseek means sets the file pointer to a given position, right? Sets the file pointer to a given position. That means you are moving the cursor to that particular position. In your radio, if you have a radio or a stereo in your home, you can see there is seek, then there is rewind. These types of buttons are present. Same operations here also. It was setting the file pointer to a given position. If put w means put or write something inside the file, or write an integer to the file, put w. If get w, if get w means reading something from the file, and if tail means it returns the current position. It will tell you what is the new position or the current position inside the file. And last one is rewind. That means again the file pointer will start from the beginning. While you open the PowerPoint, this is a PowerPoint slide. While you open the PowerPoint presentation, you have seen that there are two options: start from the beginning, start from the current position. When you are using rewind, that means it will start from the beginning of the program. When you are writing the fseek, that means it sets the file pointer to that particular, that means start presenting from the current position. Clear? This is fseek and rewind. Okay, so these are the different file handling functions that are present. Don't mismatch it, the functions with the operations. Operations are different, functions are different. Operations are what you have to do, functions are who will help you in doing this. Okay, so these are the various functions for file handling. So I am taking some important functions and I will describe how they are working on it. So first operation is fopen. Fopen means it opens a file. So we are taking a file, file file star fp, right? Declaration I have given file star fopen. That means a constant char. When I am writing a constant character, it should be in capital. Constant fixed, so we should write it in a capital letter. So file star fp. fp means is the file pointer. fp is a file pointer. Okay. Tale we have declared in this program, we have declared a file pointer and use the function fopen. So star fp, that means fp is a file pointer. We have written there integer star a, that means a is a integer pointer. Here it is a constant character pointer. Okay, so file we are writing it in capital. Now we are writing fp equals to fopen file name dot the mode. Suppose I want to open a file name is written as a.txt. So I can write it, fp is the name of the file pointer. It will point to the file and it will open the file. Which file it will open? File name. That means a.txt within double inverted comma, it will write there mode. That means either read mode, write mode, or append mode, or anything. Whether you want to open the file in a read mode or you open the file in a write mode, this is the reason. So the syntax is file star fp. File is the constant char and fp is the file pointer variable. File pointer will open a file. Which file it will open? The file that I will give the name a.txt, b.txt, a.dat, anything, comma, what, in which mode? In read mode, write mode, or anything. I have given the syntax. fp is the file pointer to the data type file. Here file is the data type obviously for the file, and file name is the actual file name with the path a.txt, b.txt, or you can give the path http on okay. And what type of mode? That means in which mode I want to read or write the operation. That means I want to read R or W is the write mode, anything. Now after that I have given fclose. Fclose, there are two things. When you open a file, you have to close it. This is must, otherwise this is an error. If you open the file, you have to close it. So we are closing the file using fclose. These are all functions, hence we are giving two first brackets. So again the same process, file star fp int fclose file star fp. I'll give an example later. Just remind this thing, fclose fp. I have written here the starting function will be file star fp, fp equals to fopen, then a.txt, comma read mode. After doing all the operations, which file I will close? Obviously a.txt. a.txt is pointed by whom? By fp. So if I close fp, then obviously a.txt will automatically be closed. Hence I am writing here fclose within first bracket fp. That means my file a.txt is closed down. Clear? Next one is fgetS. FgetS means getting the string or read a file. Okay, read a file means I can write that fgetS buffer comma size comma fp. That means I am giving a memory, and then I am saying the size, and finally I am pointing the file pointer fp. So buffer to put the data inside it, size is the size of the buffer, and fp is the file pointer. If printf means I want to again something I want to write into the file. If getS means to read a file, and if printf means to write a file. If printf, puts, putchar, these are all the things for this, write into the file. When we are reading a file, getS, scanf, then getchar, okay, these are the things. So int f printf, then I am writing the inside f printf, we are writing a function, and we are writing fp comma some data we want to process, or we can write f printf, fp is the file pointer, comma the name of the file or some data what I want to proceed, text or numbers, comma the variable name if there is anything. Okay, so up to this is the different type of file handling functions I have given. Stay tuned for my next slide. It will be, there is a program, and the different operations are working there with the programs, how you can run the program, how they will be stored inside a directory. I will show you in the next slide. Okay, stay tuned for the next slide. Thank you.